What's shaking, fellow sea dogs? Mike from Cruise Ship Explorers here, and today we're diving into something that will either give you chills or make you book a cruise immediately for a spine-tingling adventure. Forget the splash pads and endless buffets. We're talking about a luxury cruise line where, according to persistent whispers and detailed reports, there's a haunted cabin on every single deck. If you like what you're seeing, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Now, our deep-sea investigation into this phenomenon began when we stumbled upon an intriguing pattern in guest reviews and crew testimonials. While most cruise lines might have an isolated rumor or two, this particular fleet seems to generate a consistent stream of uncanny occurrences, cabin after cabin, floor after floor. It's almost as if spectral passengers are just part of the luxury package. Our research indicates that the reports range from the subtly unsettling to the downright eerie. On the lower decks, some guests have mentioned inexplicable cold spots, even in cabins with perfectly functioning climate control. Others describe objects moving on their own, a book sliding off a nightstand, a hanger clanging in an empty closet, or a picture slightly askew after being straightened. These aren't just one-off incidents. They're consistent across multiple voyages and different cabins on the same deck. As you ascend to the middecks, the stories become a bit more pronounced. Passengers have reported hearing faint, disembodied whispers, often just outside their cabin doors, or the sound of footsteps pacing in an empty adjacent room. There are accounts of lights flickering, or even turning on and off by themselves, despite no one touching the switches. Some brave souls have even described the feeling of an unseen presence, a brush of cold air, or a slight pressure on their bed while attempting to sleep. And then, there are the upper decks, where the reported paranormal activity reaches a crescendo. Here, the tales get truly wild. Guests have recounted seeing shadowy figures in the periphery of their vision, particularly near the cabin windows or reflected in the bathroom mirror. There are reports of doors creaking open on their own, even when securely latched, and of electronics acting erratically, like televisions turning on to static in the dead of night. One particularly chilling account described waking to the distinct sound of a child's laughter, only to find their cabin completely empty. Now, the cruise line, as expected, attributes these occurrences to the natural sounds of a ship at sea, the shifting of the hull, or perhaps overactive imaginations fueled by late-night entertainment. However, the sheer volume and varied nature of these reports across so many different cabins raise an eyebrow, even for the most seasoned skeptics. Could it be that these grand vessels, with their long histories and countless journeys, have accumulated more than just memories within their opulent walls? Are these echoes of past passengers, perhaps those who found their final resting place at sea, simply refusing to disembark? It certainly adds a unique, albeit spooky, dimension to a luxury cruise. So, if you're ever considering a voyage on one of these magnificent ships, perhaps request a cabin with a friendly resident. Just be prepared for a few unexpected bumps in the night. That's a wrap on today's video. If you enjoyed it, hit like, drop a comment, and subscribe so you never miss our latest cruise content. Thanks for watching. See you next time on Cruise Ship Explorers, where every day is a sea day. Bye for now.